I am a professional football manager player. You can probably tell from the fact that it looks like I haven't seen the sun in many moons. But today I'm taking the step into managing in the real world. I am applying to be the head coach of the English national team, and I have discovered a flaw in their application process that I believe is designed to weed out losers that don't deserve the job, unlike me. You see, the English men's national team has recently parted ways with one Gareth Southgate, a man that could get the team to finals but couldn't actually win anything. And so the FA, in the way that anybody else does, posted a job advert on their website to try and look for somebody to fill that position. England men's senior team head coach. Division, men's technical. Location, National Football Center, St. George. Closing date, August 2nd. Now, obviously, they would be a little concerned that posting this publicly would attract riffraff that are certainly not qualified at all to do this job in the first place. So they included, just for those types of people, we are currently overseeing a highly targeted process to appoint the next head coach of the England men's senior team. Our succession planning process has already identified a number of candidates. In addition to this, we are committed to an open recruitment process in the football industry and are interested in hearing from individuals who meet the following criteria. To be fair to anybody actually looking to apply for the job of England manager, I feel like that is an applicable statement for basically every job that you could be applying for on like Indeed these days. So now I just have to meet all the requirements listed below. And I mean, I already found that little Easter egg that they thought they were going to use to weed out stupid applications. So I'm not a stupid application. I'm getting this job. The role: lead and develop the England senior men's team to win a major tournament and be consistently ranked as one of the best teams in the world. So being consistently ranked as one of the best teams in the world, I feel like that's easy. That's fantastic. Now, winning a major tournament with England, everybody knows that's impossible. This is like asking somebody with 5 years of experience in something that was invented 2 years ago to apply for a job. Since nobody is going to be able to do that, then I don't think it's really going to count against me if I can. You know, that just makes sense. Provide inspiring leadership to a world-class, multidisciplinary technical team based at St. George's Park. Now, that's easy, because apparently the bar is being more inspiring than Gareth Southgate, which is a bar that I think a newborn child would be able to clear, but I can clear even more enthusiastically. Look at me right now. Look at me. Eyes on me. That is one of the worst halves of football we played this entire season. We didn't look like ourselves. We didn't execute well. All right, let's go. Develop and maintain strong relationships with clubs who employ English qualified players. And once again, I meet the criteria. You see, the Bundesliga Instagram account posted a bunch of pictures of its big players, but styled in an artistic way like they were in GTA 6. I got tagged in it a bunch because I apparently look a lot like this picture of Harry Kane as if he was in GTA 6. So I replied, I can't believe they forgot to tag me, to which the official Bundesliga account replied, oh, the Old Zealand, you're welcome for the new profile picture, thus qualifying me as interacting with regularly a brand that happens to represent a major English player being Harry Kane. I believe that counts as maintaining a strong relationship, as I have maintained a correspondence with Bundesliga ever since. And it's safe to say clubs in the Bundesliga employ English qualified players. Give me a real challenge. Seriously. Will hold a UEFA Pro license. You see, this is where we're going to have to lie on the resume a little bit, but is it really a lie? I mean, I played an entire journeyman on Football Manager this year, and as you can see, not only do I have a gleaming 5-star reputation, I went from having no badges at all to a Continental Pro license. I did all of the studying. It doesn't matter if it was virtual or online. That counts during COVID or something. I think if I just crop this right, I might be able to get this to work. It says Zealand Shannon up there. I'll just go ahead and get rid of all of the Football Manager stuff, you know? This will be perfect. This is going to work really well. I'm not 37, but, you know, we'll leave that in there, make them think I've got a bit more experience. See, now that we've gotten rid of all the obvious Football Manager identifiers, it just looks like I've put together my resume in a particularly gamified way, which is perfect. It's perfect. We've got proof of my Continental coaching badge. That's easy. Well, I have significant experience of English football with a strong track record delivering results in the Premier League and or leading international competitions. All right, look, all I'm saying is there's a lot more trophies on there than England's got in its trophy cabinet. So let's leave it alone. Okay, I won these with Tottenham. If that doesn't qualify me for everything that England's manager should be hoping to be, I don't know what will. I won these trophies with Tottenham. That's a track record stronger than anybody in the real world happens to have, by the way. Will be an exceptional leader who understands and will enjoy the international football environment. Not only do I understand and enjoy the international football environment, I've made a bunch of YouTube videos breaking down each international qualifying window. You can make the argument that nobody enjoys the international window more than I do. It's obvious. Will be experienced in successfully identifying, managing, and developing English qualified players. You might have watched this video before. You see, I make those videos. I make them every year, identifying the most talented young players around the world, including players like Mikey Moore, who I identify and then develop in Football Manager and then sell to AC Milan for $120 million. I see them coming before you guys do. If that's not identifying and developing quality English players, I don't know what is. Will be highly resilient and comfortable in a very high-profile role with intense public scrutiny. I put myself out there on the internet every day. Let's check some of the hidden comments that were removed from underneath my videos that I get every single day. Nothing here is racist, you American crybaby woke live. What a cuck. You are an idiot. Thanks. The video is good, but please don't show yourself. The massive amount you move your head while talking is straight annoying. Then looking at your weird-shaped head is horrific. It looks like a light bulb, and on top your hairline is a fucking joke. Man with light bulb head, you are when you're even balding more. Please never show yourself again. Thanks. Appreciate the pleasantries at the end. Seriously, you read from a website and/or show your average-looking face all the time? That's it? Unbelievable. You can't tell me Gareth Southgate was getting hit with these sick burns. And if I can take that and handle it, then I believe I am highly resilient and comfortable in a very high-profile role with intense public scrutiny of my light bulb head. We'll have a track record of creating a high-performing and positive team culture and environment. I mean, I do have about 35 editors that all work in the basement at the bottom of this building, and they seem to be doing fine. We'll have strong personal values and integrity and understand and embrace the role that the England men's senior team head coach has inspiring the nation. You ever seen Ted Lasso before? But now that we've established that I meet all of the criteria to be the England manager, it's time for me to actually apply. And this is where the FA introduces its final hurdle. The one that is meant to trip up all of those that are unworthy to be the coach of the English national team. It's a typo, I think. Should you want to register your interest and you meet the criteria above, please do this via email to careers@thefa.com. There is an extra E in careers. You might be wondering if that's the actual email and I'm just an idiot, but if you go down to the documents section of the application and you click on it, you then open up a page that looks like this, which is the same information presented in a more aesthetically pleasing way, and then it lists the correct email, which is careers with 2 E's instead of 3, which is the sort of thing that somebody that's qualified for the England manager job would be able to find. How you doing? Name's Zealand. So if you really want to apply for the job, don't fall for the basic website. You needed to open the PDF so that you could copy that email address. And now that I've got the right email address, it's showtime. Official England coach application. England men's senior team head coach. That's what it's... Okay, then, you know, that's how they refer to the job. That's how I refer to it. England men's senior team head coach application. Hello. My name is Zealand, and I would like to express my interest, obviously, in the job of England men's senior team head. In the position, not the job, the position. It's so much more than a job. I have consistently identified and developed English national team level talent while coaching Tottenham Hotspur to multiple trophies. No, that is not a typo. I led the United States men's national team to the World Cup quarter final and believe that with the talent at my disposal with the English national team, I could go even further. Obviously. How do I word different Football Manager saves in a way that they'll understand? In an alternate universe, I won the Champions League from the Belarusian League in just 9 seasons. I also led a 6th tier English team called Taunton Town to a Champions League win in just 15 seasons. These both demonstrate my consistent winning nature. I have attached proof of my coaching badges and await further instruction upon my job application being successful. We got to do a little reformatting here. I mean, I don't want them to think I'm a slob or something. We're going to reword this upon the success of my application. That's the best way to word that. Okay. That matters. I mean, don't let anybody tell you that the wording doesn't matter. Gotta change pleasantries, though. Thank you for your consideration, Zealand. I'm kind of nervous, but I think it's ready. We have now applied to be the head coach of the English national team. Be sure to stay locked in on this channel for any updates as I go through the undoubtedly very long and arduous interview process that is going to follow me completing this application. Huge shout out to the FA for listing the application publicly. I can only imagine the other things they're getting into the careers inbox. And if you are trying to vouch for me to be the coach of England, at least you now know the appropriate email address to use. They thought they were being slick with that one, and I'm sure they weeded out a lot of unqualified candidates. Well, I can't wait to coach Harry Kane and the boys. If you want to watch me create a fake transfer rumor and it actually work and shift betting lines, then, well, you can check that video out too. We continue our tomfoolery and nonsense. Except that's tomfoolery and nonsense. This is serious business. I'm trying to change the course of footballing history here. I could win a trophy with Tottenham. Maybe I can win a trophy with England.